let's talk about an amazing A plus setup on AMD stock in this video. We have a lot to talk about. In this video, I want to take a look at the technical analysis, but I want to go over my contract, the contract that I got in the Discord. We have recently been just killing it in the Discord. So if you guys do want live buy and sell alerts, join the Discord, link in the description. And let's get started with this video. If you guys enjoy content like this, subscribe with notifications on, and let's get started right over here. Now, AMD CEO is the CEO of the year. I've been a huge fan of AMD stock, and especially the CEO, what she has kind of done with the company, if you know the company and the history of it. But I personally did think that NVIDIA's CEO was the deserving one because of how NVIDIA is now literally the second biggest company in the world. Okay, the second biggest company. And this is just an overall idea. And not only that, AMD CEO and NVIDIA CEO are first cousins. So that even makes it more interesting. But the overall trend for 2025 and the next couple months is, look, we have AI on the rise. We have obviously electrical vehicles, and we have huge demand for these chips. And while Nvidia is sitting at $3.3 trillion market cap, I want to take a look at AMD and why I personally think not only is AMD undervalued, but then technical analysis wise, it just looks absolutely amazing. So let's start with the weekly time frame. It is really important to kind of understand the full-on trend. So we broke through all-time highs. We came back. We created a level of support, and this level of support has been a previous level of resistance. So we can see many times that this is a respectable level of support. This was a previous resistance, and then we hit this level of support, we bounced, and then this week today we also hit this level of support again, and we are sitting at this level. So this level is going to be a very important number, $124. This is going to be our stop loss. We cannot be below this level, okay? So that is a very important level of stop loss. Now let's take a look at another indicator. Let's talk about the RSI. The RSI is an indicator that tells us when a stock is overbought and oversold, and we can see that historically this is one of the lowest levels for the RSI. Just take a look at the past couple of years. We can even take a look at the past decade. Obviously, right over here, 2015, not much demand for a stock like AMD, but after 2016, this has been pretty much the lowest that it has been in terms of the RSI. So the RSI indicator is very, very bullish. We can also check on the daily time frame that the RSI is definitely oversold. And the idea is going to be, the main theme of this play is that we are buying low and we are selling high. Okay, so we are buying at this level that we personally think is undervalued because of the way it is trading, and we want to buy the dip. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this all the way over here. This is going to be the key idea. Okay, main level of support 124. We need to hold this level of support. We have this double bottom going on. Okay, we have this double bottom going on, and obviously we have this descending triangle setup. Now things get a little bit interesting when we zoom in over here. An interesting thing is that the past 4 days we have been, trading sideways. The most important thing right now for AMD is that we hold this level of support. So we have this formation of a bottom. So look, when we hit the level of support, when we hit the bottom, we usually trade sideways for a couple days. So for the next couple days, for the next week, I want to see AMD just hold this level of support. Okay, we just need to be above this level of support. We just need to have that condition, because again, if we start breaking this level of support, it is not going to look good. So idea is simple. We are buying low in this wave leg down, and we want to sell higher. So now I want to talk about potential price targets. I want to talk about the contract that I got, but first thing that I like to do is, so I want to take a look at the contract that I got in the Discord. obviously, if you guys want the live buy and sell alerts, join the Discord. But I want to go over on why I got this contract. So we got a January 31st contract. The reason I got a January 31st contract is because I want to be out before earnings. So with earnings, again, we can either go up or go down. It's going to be volatile. I do not want to gamble on earnings, but the first condition that I want to put is I want to be out before earnings. Now, what I'm going to do over here is I'm going to set a vertical line. What I like to do is on my expiration, I like to put a vertical line. So this way I can see how much time we have left for the contracts, and it is a better way to visualize it. The clear answer, obvious, of what our price target, our first conservative price target is going to be something like 136. Second, just conservative price target 145. So taking a look over here, I'm going to say 143 for the conservative price target. So we have this much time. So what I like to do is visualize, okay, this is our expiration as a vertical line. This is going to be our first conservative price target, because that's kind of the second resistance we have over here. So we have this much room to hit 143, and that is going to be around a 11% move on the stock. We can see that, some days we're moving, 3%, 4%. It depends upon the market conditions. And especially since we hit a massive level of support, we, sometimes see a massive bounce. And if we get those days, those days, we're going to have a bigger price target. But this is going to be our conservative price target. So if I go to the options profit calculator, my price target was around 143.60. So I'm going to type in over here 143.60. This is our conservative price target. That is going to be around a 90%, around 62% gain, depending upon when we hit this. So we can either hit this week, it's going to be a 100% gain, or we hit in a week or two, and it's going to be a nice 87% gain. So taking a look at the risk to reward is looking nice, especially when I have my stop loss closed below 123. So we just need to be above 124, 123. We need to hold this level, and this is what I am taking a look at in terms of the price target and the stop loss for AMD. So this is what I'm taking a look at, but what I want to do now is, we talked about AMD. I want to take a look at some other stocks that are in the semiconductor sector, just to take a look at the overall view. So we also have Qualcomm, another big semiconductor stock, and we can see that Qualcomm is also sitting at a massive level of support here, which is the $154 level. So really simple. We have the support. We're trading between these zones. I'm just taking a look at other stocks, semiconductor stocks. Let's just have a look at NVIDIA, again, one of the biggest companies now. We can see NVIDIA is also at that level of support. Okay, again, massive level of support. This was a previous resistance. You have probably seen this head and shoulder setup, but that is going to be a bearish play only if we break this level of support. So for NVIDIA, for AMD, for Qualcomm, the main thing that we have to see this week is, are we holding this level of support? So overall, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys enjoy content like this, make sure to subscribe with notifications on. If you guys want to, join the Discord, make sure to join the Discord, link in the description. Trying to go for 10,000 subscribers. And thank you for watching. Tomorrow we will be dropping the newsletter tomorrow, and we're going to have the weekly watch list video. We got a bunch of stocks that I'm watching for this week. Have a great weekend, and see you guys tomorrow.